work on a Cascadia. I think this is a 2013 or so, or something like that. But we're out here to replace these hood brackets. This part's okay, but the bracket itself that goes up to the side of the hood here is broke off, and it's broke off on both sides. You can see it's been rubbing here pretty bad. It's a real pain in the you-know-what to get the hood open because there's nothing really to support it. I'm a little bit out of my league on this one, but I did take the job. Seems like it'd be something. I had to order a bunch of parts for it, hood brackets on both sides, and then you know, some other stuff. But we're going to get started on it while we're waiting. You know, it's been doing a lot of damage, and he can't get the hood open properly to check the oil or anything. It's just almost takes two people to open the hood. So we're going to start on this, and I'm almost certain that I've got to take the hood off to do this. You know, I was thinking of trying to weld these together, but they're kind of a cast iron type thing, and it just, I don't think it's weldable. I mean, if it were steel like this, I could probably weld it together, but I don't think this is going to weld. So I told him he's just going to have to replace them, both sides. You know, both sides are broke, so I'm probably going to end up craning the hood off of here and setting it off to the side so I can get access to the brackets and take them off. But I want to get this grill part off and see what all entails as far as how it comes together and whatnot, and see what kind of Freightliner tells me that I have to put glue on there, and they gave me a part number for glue. So I took on the job. I think I can do it. I'm not much of a body person, but I'll mess with it and see if I can do it, and I think it'll come out okay. But anyway, I gotta get the hood pulled off of here. But first thing I'm gonna do is get this grill taken off and see what it takes to get it apart, you know, from the hood and all that, and take the shock mounts off. And I think my crane's tall enough. It's 25 feet tall, so it should be tall enough to be able to pull that off and lay it over so I can get access to the you know, the inside over there where the brackets are at. So hopefully it turns out all right. We'll see, but I'll take you guys along. It's not really mechanic work, but it is what it is. So anyway, I'll get going on this. So it looks like these brackets here, here's the glue that they were telling me about at Freightliner. It's like a, I don't know, it's like a two-part glue, but So I've got to get access to these, which means I've got to lift up this hood. Now I've got a crane, but I really need to get to the inside of that to figure out how to take that glue off of there and address that. But as you can see, the hood is broke on, or the hood brackets rather, they're broke on both sides. So there's no way to weld that. I thought about that, but there's no way to make it where that'll take a weld, unfortunately, or at least I don't think there is. So all this looks good. It turns like it's, so it's just the issue is this. There's nothing to support the turn. So anyway, I've got to figure out. I'm probably gonna have to pull it up, take the crane, or at least get that where that shock mount right there on both sides can make, because that's really all that's holding the hood on. It's just that. And if I get that done, I think I can, crane the hood off of here and get it turned around to where I could get access to this. So, anyway, from what I gather, it's a pretty common thing, pretty cheesy to design, really. I think it'd be better if it went all the way across. It'd be probably stronger, make a thicker one. I think they just do that for cost. All right, so I rigged up a kind of a hoist, something just to lift it up in the air. All I did was just little 2-inch straps and some in the back, and so I can undo the shock mounts here for the shocks rather for the hood. I'll just undo the tops, and I think it'll be able to come right off. I'd like to at least get it out here where I can at least look at it, turn it up. So I don't know how the hell I'm gonna get that glue off of there. Maybe I can heat it up or something. I don't know, we'll figure something out, but for now I'd like to just at least get it. Looks like they've got it tacked in there. I'll see if those tacks will come out. It's only on one side, so it looks like it might have been worked on over here before. So see what happens. Let me get these shock mounts taken off. Well, that ain't no good. The hunt begins. Nothing else, I'll just have to put a whole new bolt on there to deal with that later. Moving on. Just set it up right there next to the truck, bro. Did you get it all? Yeah. Right on, man. You bet, buddy. No problem. This one feels like it's got a little bit of tension on it, so not too bad. So we should be able to lift this hood off, except for that headlight set up here. See if I can get that. If I can't, I won't mess with it right now. This might be disastrous and it may not. I don't know. We'll see. That's how I'm going to leave that for now. So, I'm going to get in here and take these tacks out of here, these little screws. I wonder why this side has them, but this side don't. Looks like that other side's been worked on before at one time or another. So, anyway, you can see it's been doing quite a bit of damage to opening the hood. Both sides is that way. So, anyway, let me get a gun, take these out. I don't think it's going to release it any, but trying not to do too much at once so it doesn't try to split anything it's not supposed to. I know one thing, these damn clamps, these brackets are stupid expensive. It's insane how they even get away with it. I don't know if heating that up will help any. Get it just a little warm and it'll pop right off. you go, just break the bond. It comes right off. Just don't touch it, because it's hot. Ouch. Just for record, it's still pretty hot. Just be careful, because that's some sucker's still hot. I do mean hot. Not wet your pants hot, damn hot. Probably gonna have to get a grinder on that one. It's real close to the surface, real thin. Like on this top part here, probably have to get a smoothing sanding wheel or something on that. That one's still pretty warm too. a little story. For the longest time I've been a DeWalt fan, but I have one of my drills that I've had for 3 years, and it's getting pretty well on its last leg. So a while back, just for the hell of it, I bought a Milwaukee. Not a drill, it was a impact. And I'll tell you what, I've been going after it before I go after my DeWalt here lately. But my DeWalt tools, the impact and drill that I have are pretty well wore out. I mean, I bought those in 2016. I think May or April of 2016, and they've been good tools. They're just getting wore out. My drill anymore won't hold on to the drill bits anymore. So I'm getting ready to do like I said, I bought a 1/4 inch impact here a while back in Milwaukee. I bought it at a pawn shop, and I love it. I think I go after it before I go after my DeWalt. So here pretty soon I'm going to do a tool purchase for a new drill and a 3/8 impact, and I'm kind of leaning towards Milwaukee because they got a lot of power, so I'm real happy with that. I'd like to get the shortest pistol I can buy, the shortest, the where it's not real thick. So we'll see what happens. I'm pretty well sold right now as far as that goes. Probably make my purchase, I don't know, probably in the next couple of weeks. And get a couple of big batteries with it, and like I said, I'd like to get a 3/8. I got a 1/2 inch and a 3/4 inch pistol, but the 3/8, the tools you grab, you don't always reach for a 1/2 inch drive, impact all the time. So whatever the 3/8 won't do, I'll grab for the 1/2 inch. But it's not every job you need it. But I do believe I'm probably going to end up going with Milwaukee. Like I said, I've been a diehard person, DeWalt for a long time. But ever since I bought that Milwaukee from pawn shop, I only paid $119 for that 1/4 inch brushless, and then the battery itself was a 5 milliamp. So I only paid 119 bucks, and that comes with a charger. So if I can find a deal like that and get the charger, and I don't really need the charger, I just need the tool itself, because I've already got a charger. When I bought that, it came with a for the 18 volt, and then it also comes with another side charger for you can use the M12 or whatever it is. I don't have anything like that, but anyway, that's the plan. I've got a budget for a tool purchase here pretty soon, so I'll probably go ahead and go with Milwaukee for right now anyway, unless DeWalt sends me some free shit. That'd be cool. And then I'll go ahead and, as far as making another DeWalt purchase, and I'll tell you something else. What sold me to Milwaukee was a while back I dropped my DeWalt light from the top of my service truck, and the battery split on it. In fact, I've still got the battery, but I've looked into options as far as repairing it, and I don't think it's going to be the same. But anyway, it dropped from the top of my service truck down and hit the ground. That's about 8 feet, and hit the ground and split that battery, the battery case, and that's the DeWalt 20 volt, and it split it. Well, a while back I was using my Milwaukee, and it didn't quite drop from as high, but it hit the ground, and what I've noticed about the Milwaukee is it's kind of rubber. The ends of it, they're not quite as hard as a plastic, and on the Milwaukees they got a little bit of give to them as far as the outside of the battery. There's like some rubber to it, so I think that's probably helped it, you know, make it where it didn't break or crack, you know, not such a shock. But that being said, I think that's what made me decide to go ahead and go with Milwaukee when I do my tool purchase. So anyway, that's that. And I'll probably do that. I don't know. And you can find them on eBay and on Amazon, you know, or whatever. But I don't really want to go to Lowe's or Home Depot or anything like that, because they're marked up so much. It's not even funny. You get the same thing. Shit, sometimes you can find just as good a tool on Let Go that's cheaper, you know, and you don't have to spend all the markup bullshit. But anyway, I don't know that I'll do any kind of review or anything. I mean, I'm not really into that stuff. If it works for me, it works. I do pretty much all heavy duty work, so if it'll take a pounding and keep on going, and I'm happy with the tool. I don't really care what brand it is. But I'm really happy with that Milwaukee. That tool pretty much impressed me the first time I used it. It's got some pretty good settings on it. You know, you can be really personal with it as far as what you're doing, if you want it to be gentle or if you just want it to go crazy. So that's kind of cool. Because there are those jobs where you need it to be rough, and then there are other jobs where it really needs to be kind of subtle. So it's nice to have that option. But we'll see when it comes time. This side had a lot more glue or something. I like to use tools until they're pretty much nothing left out of them. They're just too expensive to replace. Now for my 1/2 inch stuff and my 3/4, I bought the Earthquake from Harbor Freight. I ain't never had trouble. It either gets it off or it breaks it off, so I'm happy with those. I don't have any reason to upgrade those, but we'll see what happens. broke off, or yeah. So I'll have to grind those down, and they'll just become part of the hood. So. I got the majority of it. I think we're just going to grind the rest of this down. We've got a little sander in there. Well, I don't see why it wouldn't work. That bracket ought to fit right on there. So for today, that's all we're going to do. I'll come by when the parts come in and drill out these little holes, get the glue out of them so we can put a bolt or something in there. So that'll be decently. I'll clean that up a little bit, make it right. But for now, that's all we're going to do. We're going to move on to something else. Right now, I got to put some cab mounts on a Freightliner, so we're going to go ahead and clean up here and move on. So.